Look what we have today is strawberries. We're gonna make strawberry shortcakes with homemade biscuits. Stay and watch how we're gonna make it. We're gonna take a pint or a little bit more than a pint of strawberries and we're gonna cut them into slices like this, pieces, however, no big deal. We're gonna add a tablespoon of sugar and we're going to add a tablespoon and a half of raspberry preserves, right to that. We're going to crush a few, break down a few, I'd say just about a quarter of the amount, just a little bit. See, I just crushed maybe a quarter of this amount. And we'll mix them up. Let that raspberry preserves and the sugar, mix it up. And this is what we're going to be putting on our biscuits. We'll let that sit like that while we prepare the biscuit mix. Very easy. I'm going to use a food processor. You can do this by hand, but I find the food processor is a lot quicker. We'll add 2 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, 2 cups. 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Pulse these ingredients to combine them. And next, we're going to add 1 entire stick of butter. Just slice it, put it in, and then just pulse the butter till you get a fine, sandy crumb texture. And there you have it. It's kind of sandy. What would biscuits be without buttermilk? We'll pour it in slowly and we'll pulse it and just drizzle it in through the processor until it's combined. That looks about right. We'll get that out. On a lightly floured surface, we'll take out the biscuit mix and we'll form that into a round circle. So you want to get the dough down about 3/4 of an inch, and then you want to make biscuits. I'm using a cast iron pan to go in the oven, and I'm going to lightly butter it and get the biscuits in there. Take your dough, reshape, and get more biscuits in the pan. If it gets a little sticky, use a bench scraper, and you can lift them up easier that way. I got 7 of them, so in the oven they go. We're going to set the oven at 400. Prepare yourself some whipped cream with some fresh whipping cream. I've showed you many times before. It's like 1 cup of heavy cream with a couple of tablespoons of powdered sugar and some vanilla, and you have whipped cream. If you can't do that, Cool Whip will do too, but you want some whipped cream. You want to get that ready, store it in the refrigerator until the biscuits are ready and we can put them together. Here's our biscuits. They're all done. Took about 32 minutes, 33 minutes. And we're going to fill them up. See? They're nice. You take a knife and you just cut it down the middle. Expose your 2 halves. Here's our strawberries that have been macerating with the sugar and the raspberry preserves. They're delicious. I had a little taste. And the whipped cream we made. You just take a few strawberries, put them in the middle, some juice, some whipped cream. I always like to pour a few on top too. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You don't have to make them all right now. You know, these can be stored and filled later. It's always good to make them fresh at the moment that you're eating them. So here, we'll try this one out. Just gonna cut it. Oh, that looks delicious. So summery. And so easy to make. A great summer dessert with coffee, with guests. Make some biscuits. Make them ahead of time. Make your strawberries. Put it together. And you have a homemade strawberry shortcake. Follow for more recipes.